finally... Oh no. Have I made the list again?
Brother! This is like the Hogan point?
Yeah. Well, we're not here to point. We're here to shoot ink here in Splatoon 2.
Oh, Splatoony.
Yes, for the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, I like Splatoony.
2 weeks in a row. You played the original like 2 years ago. So
Man, was that long ago?
I don't know what jokes you made in that video. I haven't watched it in a while. So
I'll probably make the same
jokes, yeah. So
because
we'll see.
I don't know, because I gotta be family friendly.
Well,
and the most jokes I can think of is
you're going to be a squid and a kid, and that's kind of where we're going to go here in this game. So let's get right to it and do it. Splatoon 2.
Splatoony.
Guess what? They made another one of these.
But why though?
Because
did the first one do that good that it needed a sequel?
Because like nobody owned a Wii U. So much like they put out, hey, here's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because nobody owned a Wii U. This is actually...
I have a Wii U.
Yeah, so do I. And so did Rod and Todd.
Now, are people buying the Switch? Like, does it have good sales?
Yes, it's been... They can't make enough of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard like somebody on the internet the other day was like, I found a Switch, I'm selling it for $1,000.
Well, they're not that high. No,
I was like, that's a thing?
But
I'll sell mine for $1,000. If anybody wants
not
it,
that
hit me
high,
up.
no. Not quite that high. You're a kid, you're a squid.
Oh my god.
You're a kid, you're a squid.
It's like Transformers.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hop you in here to the very early single player stuff. We hop into multiplayer. People like draw stuff in here, which is weird.
Okay.
Because there's no Miiverse in this game. Like the Wii U had the Miiverse, where you could do the like art things.
Yeah.
There's no Miiverse here. With this game, you can draw stuff on your tablet here, and people draw stuff, and they're really good at it. Like I don't understand. Not while I'm capturing anyway. You can't draw on that screen while I'm capturing.
But I want to.
Remember.
When can we play like Grand Theft Auto
6?
6.
Because it's a while. Those
Really?
games have long times in between those games.
Really?
They're putting out Red Dead Redemption on...
No, that. I want a new Grand Theft Auto.
You're waiting at least another 3 or 4 years.
No! You!
Yeah.
F off.
Yeah, that's how long they
They
take.
told me it was coming out like now.
You wish.
Because Grand Theft Auto 5 has been out for a while.
Yeah, it has. And they've been working on Red Dead Redemption 2. Rockstar pretty much works on like one thing at a time. And that's about it. And it takes a few years.
No, I want it now.
Well, good luck. Anyway, I hand this to you. Put your little finger thing down.
No, we're playing like this.
No, you're not. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Watch it work.
That's legit not gonna work. So the two most important things here that you're gonna want to know are the right trigger shoots your gun.
Right
trigger. The bottom one's the trigger. No, the bottom one's the trigger. The bottom one, yes.
Okay. Do I run out of bullets? Okay.
Ideally, you want to use the left trigger to turn into a squid. Because when you're in the ink, it refills. So, that is the crux of the game, is shooting and then getting in the ink, and then shooting and then getting in the ink.
Isn't like the goal to cover everything with ink?
In the multiplayer, yes. Ooh!
Oh boy.
So obviously, purple ink is bad.
I can't touch it.
I mean, you can touch it, but it's going to make it really hard to walk.
Okay.
So
what, I gotta cover the whole area?
No. I mean, you can go collect these little orbs here.
And then I can swim through my own ink and collect it back.
Yep. And then you can go up there and shoot the enemies and that kind of stuff.
There's enemies?
Yes, there's enemies. It's a video game. Why would there not be enemies?
I don't know. Seems pretty stupid so far. I figured there wouldn't be any.
This game is not that much different than the first game.
So why'd they make it?
Because, again, nobody bought a Wii U.
Oh, yeah.
Now, go through that onion ring. You missed the onion ring.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I'm going back.
Jumped in. Alright, so
B
is jump.
You never told me how to jump.
We're getting there. This is very early on here. As I'm trying to explain, you can't shoot them head on. They have to be distracted. And so the right bumper, which is the one above where you're shooting is, that's your grenade thing. That will distract them, and then there you go.
Ah!
So this game does have... You died. He shot you. Purple ink. This game does have motion controls, right? Where when you're shooting, you can kind of move the controller to aim better. I turned it off. For a good reason.
What's that?
People who are really good at this game will swear by it, but it takes a number of hours to kind of get used to. We don't have a number of hours. And so you already know how to use 2 analog sticks, sort of, mostly. So Yes, you can shoot those the boxes. The boxes can be shot, but also you're bad at aiming.
Yeah.
So that's
Suck too.
so that's not as important in the main mode of the multiplayer because it's kind of just hit the ground as much as you can. Shoot the glass.
Shoot it now! He swims faster through the gunk.
Well, yes, it's your ink, and you're a squid. Also a kid.
What's the point?
But to get to the end of the stage is
why?
the point. Why? Because it's a video game. They give you a stage, you get through it. That's how games work.
But why?
But why? I don't have an answer for you. Because, alright, there is a story here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's the f***ing story? Like,
about-
why do I care? 'Cause it's not very fun.
There was a...
I mean, is it supposed to be fun? Because it's not.
I mean, you're playing it right. There is a story about these little voltage creatures getting captured. You gotta go rescue them and whatnot. The story in this game, not super important. Because most folks are playing it for the multiplayer.
Alright, let's do the multiplayer.
Alright, give me the controller back. One part of this game that people find important is the fashion. So you have different shoes,
Right?
and you have different...
I like that yellow guy over there.
Yeah.
He looks chill as f***.
Yep, that's Bisque.
He's like, you.
So you get different shoes here that have different stats. Cold-blooded. You have different shirts.
He like, my name's Bisque.
Gelfonzo. Got your different shirts here. And you have different headgear. I have these fancy headphones.
He's got headgear.
And then, of course, your different guns, which I've bought most of the ones that are available. But these are unlocked at higher levels. I didn't play that much of the game because there are a lot of them.
Wow.
And I'm like, I got to level 10. Like that's good enough for me. Clearly, that was still a lot of playing.
You mean
to
you
get
don't
there.
want to play 345 hours like Rod and Todd?
No, Team Dog.
Wait, why am I not Bisque?
You're not because you're this guy.
But I want it to be Bisque.
Can't.
Why?
He's the shop guy. That's not how it works.
Listen, at Nintendo, you make me better be Bisque, boy. Is there any way I can ever be Bisque?
Not that I know of. No,
I'm done.
you're either a squid or a kid. That's kind of the essence of this game.
Why can't I be a squid, a kid, or Bisque?
I don't know. We're gonna hope that your team can carry your ass because we know how good you are at video games. They're your team. Ethan, Ian, and Parth versus those guys.
And the goal is to what?
Ink as much of the ground as you can in this stage. It is a turf war. So, cover your turf in your...
Can I get killed?
Yes. And you'll respawn. It's an online multiplayer game. It's like every other online multiplayer game.
Okay.
So, don't be too concerned about dying.
So the whole point is to just walk around and shoot the floor.
I mean, sort of, yes. That is the turf war, and each match lasts about 3 minutes.
Are Ron and Todd into this?
They haven't played it. Shockingly enough.
The first one?
No. It's made by Nintendo, and they haven't played it.
I know, usually there are such marks for
Yeah.
Nintendo.
I think if it's like, with them, if it's not
Mario or Zelda?
Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Star Fox, and
Facts.
DK, like those are kind of their
But
things.
Splatoon's like the new thing.
Yeah. This is the new thing. You just died.
How'd he kill me?
He splatted you with a giant roller
Why can't I splat him?
because you didn't know where he was, and he just splatted you.
Why don't I have a giant roller?
I can give you one in the next round.
Yeah.
Like I said, I unlocked a bunch of stuff, so I made sure to give you some options here. It's kind of the standard gun to kind of,
Yeah,
Make
I would think I'd be able to cover a lot more ground with a giant roller.
Yeah, but it leaves you open to getting hit by guys with guns, basically. So there's kind
I
of
clearly couldn't hit that guy.
Well. Yep.
Oh.
He just threw a bomb. That's Lidge. And he's all up in your base, inking your spawn. Which is gross.
Woo!
Inking your spawn right into the green ink. Good job.
We gotta make it purple.
Yep. That is the
This
goal
is the
here.
worst game. Like, it looks cool.
Yeah.
Like, and it looks like it'd be fun as hell.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Well, again, I could show you how it's supposed to look.
As in what?
As in how to play the thing properly.
Play it properly.
We have
'Cause I'm not having any fun.
We have 42 seconds left, and your whole spawn's inked here. It should go real well.
And these are all their online people, right?
Yes. This is the internet. at its best or worst, or the internet.
Technically, that could be John Cena in control of that character.
It could, yeah.
At home playing as Ethan, so nobody knows it's him.
Sure, yeah. Low ink.
I'd like to think that was John Cena.
He's too busy filming a movie now. As hanging out with
in his
Transformers.
Trailer. He's in his trailer playing his game.
Yeah.
He's into this kind of shit.
Here we go.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Game.
We probably lost that real bad. We'll find
Let's
out
see.
here. We'll find out. Yeah, we lost real bad. That's a lot of green ink.
Wow. Look at the cats.
Yep. Boom. I've seen matches come within like 1%.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
So there we go. We're all sad about it.
Yeah, we got our
Came
kicked.
even on our team in last place. Screw you, Ethan. I mean, John Cena. You can't see us.
But he did bury us in ink.
Yes, he did. All right, so I'm gonna hit
Like,
exit.
this looks like it should be like Nickelodeon fun,
Yeah.
and it's.
I mean,
and it's not.
ink the most turf to win.
All right, so I have a roller for this
Yes,
one,
you roll for this
and I'm
one.
pink.
Yes. Ink that pink. Don't hit the D-pad.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
This game does have voice chat, right?
Okay. So I could be like, I'm painting your floors.
But here's the thing.
What?
It requires you to use the Nintendo Online mobile phone app to do voice chat.
Wait, the who and the Shushis?
Yeah. So, legit, the phone that I'm using to record us on thing right now, I have to be using the app to do the thing, and you have to leave it open at all times. You can't background it. None of that. It is the most backwards. It is the most Nintendo decision I've ever seen when it comes to the internet. I'm like, who thought this was a good idea? Like, first of all, game consoles, modern game consoles, which,
Right.
This kind of would be sort of, I guess, hand a voice chat like a headset. You don't need to have a separate, like, what do you need to have a smartphone?
Right.
Like, that's the dumbest thing. But yeah, so that's how they handle voice chat. So, as a result, no one uses it.
Of course.
Because why would they?
That's pretty dumb, Millhouse.
Yep.
So why can't I paint this certain track right here?
Because that part of the track can't be painted.
Ugh. I keep getting killed.
Quick zoo being quick zoo.
Splatted. I'm not killed. I was splatted.
Yes. It's a PG game. There's no death here. You're a squid getting splatted.
There we go. Now we're on a
Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! There you go.
I splatted him.
Splatted him.
Yeah.
Vengeance.
Splatted
He fell off
someone.
the stage. Because you're so good at video games.
Just my luck.
He's like, how did that guy kill me? How did that happen?
Because you weren't paying attention, man.
Yep.
How come I'm always on the team?
I don't know.
Always. Like nobody else on the team's any good either?
I played a bunch of rounds, right? And I'm reasonably decent, and I've lost more than I've won. Because even when you're really good, if you get stuck with a garbage team, there's no saving it.
Right.
So,
I mean, I'm garbage to these poor people that
Yeah.
are trying to play with me, but
but
think-
sometimes you get lucky and you have a team just carry you.
right.
And
I'm
it's
saying, why
fantastic.
can't I be on the team that carries me?
But I lost more matches than I won, even when I was doing really well. Let's see how bad you got destroyed this time.
We won.
I mean, that was,
No, we lost.
that's closer. You lost. Yeah,
But yeah, it was closer at
it
least.
was closer. One other thing to show you here, if it's operational or not, because it's a timed thing.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they've legit got one of the modes in the game is only available at certain times. And I'm like, wait, what? you pay full price and you have a mode that you can't only play at certain times? Like, seriously?
Stupid.
So, there's the turf war, right? There's the ranked battle, where there are different objectives.
Okay.
And there is the salmon run, which is kind of the new thing that was not in the first game. 'Cause-
Ooh, a salmon run. Does that have anything to do with fish?
Yes. Mr. Grizz here.
He's nowhere near as cool as Bisquick. What's his name?
Bisque.
Bisquick.
Bisquick. We're going to join a
Isn't
work crew
Bisquick
here.
pancakes?
Yes, it is. Looking for a crew.
Pancakes.
Job squad. Okay, Salmon Run is basically a horde mode type thing in here where you're going to have your crew of 4 guys,
Okay.
and they're going to be enemies that are trying to encroach upon you and kill you. And basically, you want to kill the big enemies, get their salmon eggs and bring them back to the goal in the stage.
That sounds way too complicated for me to even get.
Yeah, probably. But this is kind of the new mode here in this game that was not in the first game.
So, do I spray the floor? Does that matter?
I mean, it helps when you want to get around faster, yes. As a squid, it does help. But there will definitely be enemies to be fighting here that might just kill you. But it looks like your team here already got you to the quota here for Wave 1. So, they're carrying you.
So we got a good team, in other words.
I hope so. And basically, like most horde modes, it just gets harder and harder and harder.
Right.
So it's just I just keep on throwing more.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing.
More and more. Shoot that guy. There you go. Now get and then go back to turn around.
I can only get one.
Yes, just go there. Go up to that and hit A. You're contributing.
Wow, I did something.
You're contributing.
Holy.
But yeah, you're still in wave 1 here for another 35 seconds.
I like riding around in the paint.
Yeah, that's just like, the team can handle the team stuff. I'm just gonna kind of sit here and cruise.
Yeah.
Like, where's the other guy we had on our team?
If they were smart,
and
this was the concept they're going with, they should have made like a splatter paint race. That would have been fun. Race around in the paint.
Yeah.
First one to get to the goal, like a racing game. And then you come on this. No, go faster.
That wasn't really the idea behind this game, but sure. You just, I think, drowned in the water. So, good job. Now you're dead.
Would have been a way more better game than this.
Come to Papa, little egg. Now bring me more.
And now we're in wave 2?
Yes.
And this is it?
Yep.
Boring.
I've made it as far as like wave 3 or 4, and it gets way too hard.
Again.
And you're just immediately drowning in the That's one way to be like, all right, come save me, teammates. I'm a little buoy now. No, so is Zach. You have one guy alive right now. So
wait, I'm dead?
Yes, you died.
So I don't get to come back for the round?
Someone has to come get you. Who's alive?
Oh.
So that's
what if
not
I
helping.
Die again?
That's not helping at all.
I'm like a zombie. I'm dead, but I died again. There you
go. Shoot them little fishes with the frying pans. Yeah, oh, the big shark thing ate you.
Wow.
Maws. And it's a hassle. That's a wrap. You made it into round 2, or wave 2.
Really?
Yep. Defeat. The agony of defeat.
Okay.
Oh, you got 9 eggs.
That's it, we're
dead.
dead.
There you go. That's it, you're dead. Splatoon 2.
Okay.
For the Nintendo Switch.
Boring and pointless, and it sucks real bad. It should be good.
Didn't like it?
Didn't like it? No, didn't like it.
Alright, well, good to know.
It should have been better. Like, it had so much potential, and then there was like, shoot some paint around.
I mean, that was the first game, was shoot some paint around. So,
they're
following up on the legacy of the first game. It's like, hey, here's more of that. So that's it. If you didn't like the first game, you're probably not going to like this game.
No.
That's kind of just how it is. And
go back and make sure I hated the first one.
I'll go watch that video, and I'll see how that panned out. Anyway, how many do you give Splatoon 2?
We give it 5 down.
Squid ass.
Squid ass.
All right, then.
Because there were 0 redeeming qualities. I like some of the games, even though I rate them bad, I say, I can see where somebody might... There's 0 redeeming qualities of this game.
The paint looks cool.
It looks good. That's what I said. It looks fun.
It's very shiny.
But that's what makes it worse.
Yeah,
because it's clickbait.
It's clickbait?
It's tricking you.
All right.
It's like, wow, this looks fun and cool and interesting, and no, it's...
I had a good time. Anyway, next week, I don't know. So we'll find out next week. Tune in then. Sub to Slug. Sub to the Grim.
Star Walls. Narwhals.
No, we're not playing. We already played that.
What was it called?
Star Wall. We're going to miss a week and then you'll see it. In like a year from now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We'll put that up next week.